of the relationship program, and what a time it's been. So much has happened since, and what great transformations. I didn't believe. When I set up a program, I really dive deeply into it. So I've been really working a lot actually, so I could present, so I could share the keys for this second series. So I've been working a lot myself. So that's why you haven't seen too much of me, because I've been really focusing to go deep and find the keys, especially for tonight's webinar as well, the genetic memory fields. So thank you all for being part of this and diving so deeply in. And we're going to make really serious shifts tonight, I feel. And I'm very honored actually, I feel, because I've received a lot of help by working on myself, basically, from outside. I had a lot of work as support actually from Chuck as well, Spinzana as well. And so I'm ready to share with you all the results of the work I've been doing since we've seen each other last. And I love all the feedbacks you left and the posts you left. And it's great to see and to feel the changes in everyone. So thank you for being part of this. And I'm going to, great, so beautiful. So now we're ready, nice. So tonight is genetic memory fields, which you've been taken on from your childhood when you're born in your DNA. But I specifically want to work with whatever genetic memory fields you took on as a child, or what you've taken on subconsciously from your parents, and what's playing out in you from subconscious fields. I hear Oscar snoring downstairs. Subconscious fields from either of your parents or from anyone else in your ancestral line. So I invite you, everything, I want to get changes, but I want to get physical changes in your life, and also on a cellular level. So I'm going to focus really on a cellular level this evening, because as you make a shift on a cellular level, then it's physical manifestation, and that physical manifestation will affect every area of your life, just not only your personal relationship, but this will affect everything in your life in a positive way. So I invite you to be aware of your physical cells, and slightly just taking a deep breath into your physical cells. Beautiful. And be aware of your energetic bodies and your subtle bodies, your energy vibration, and also set the intention, only the intention is enough, to work with genetic memory fields, to bring up whatever genetic memory fields are in the system, and also genetic memory fields which you carry in your DNA. And also I'm going to work as well, with your permission, I want to work on the DNA strands. If there's any strands with codes which are out of alignment with your soul. So it's about really turning back, finding yourself as a being, reconnecting to yourself as a being, and bringing that being into your daily life and into your personal relationships with yourself, partner, or friends, loved ones. So taking another deep breath, and this time into the spine. So we're going to anchor deeply into ourselves. Spinal fluid. Beautiful. And anyone who's got the recordings, they're living recordings, so this will work deeper and deeper every time, and the vessel gets stronger. The more keys we all bring in, the more transformation keys we bring in, the stronger these recordings will get. So as you keep repeating them, they're going to keep getting stronger, and it will bring up different memory fields and go deeper and deeper as you can handle it. Beautiful, beautiful. I feel the connection now with everyone, and also about future people coming into the webinars. Feeling you all. Beautiful. Nice. So I'm first going to work within the subconscious fields of the brain, and with your permission, I'm going to work with the frontal lobe pineal gland first, center of the brain. Breathing into pineal gland. And the frontal lobe. Beautiful. So at this moment in time, I'm really going deeper, setting the intention to go on a cellular level. I want cellular results, okay? So this will really bring up whatever genetic memory fields you're carrying cellularly. And I'm going to work in a different way tonight as well. So I'm going to ask you questions and maybe you get some numbers, okay? And don't worry if you don't. Okay, I invite you to ask your system, how much anger are you carrying from your mother? How much anger are you carrying from your mother? In pints or gallons, whatever you feel, just bring it in consciously. How much anger are you carrying for your mother? And then I'd ask you, do you need this anger in your system? And then if you don't, you can choose to keep it, or if you don't, you can simply hand it to your higher self. And your higher self will release it from your system completely. Any anger you're holding which belongs to your mother. Any anger you're holding towards men. And it can be all men in your life. Even if it's from past life anger, this is going straight up, always past life goes straight up. Beautiful, beautiful. And then asking your father the same thing. On your father's side, how much anger is in your system which you've taken on from your father and his relationship with your mother or anybody else? How much anger are you carrying for your father? And you can set the intention to release that as well. Completely. Beautiful. How many identities have you taken on from your mother? How many identities have you taken on from your mother? Or you have portrayed to your mother? You've played out for your mother. How many identities? You might get a number. Or maybe not, and you can leave to your higher self. If you get a number or you don't, set the intention to release them from your system. All identities you've taken on from your mother. Breathing into your cells, breathing into your body, and your energy and your vibration in a physical aspect. Releasing all identities you've taken on from your mother. Beautiful. And then ask your system again, how many identities have you taken on from your father? How many identities are you playing out or taking on from your father? And release them. And as these identities leave, also residue of hatred leaves, or sadness leaves, which does not belong to you, that may have come from your father or your mother, or the womb, or the ancestors. And breathing into the new spaces in you. How do you feel with that shift? Anyone like to share? As you observe the new spaces in you. Beautiful, Christina. Great, Andrea, relief. Beautiful. I feel it on a cellular level as well. Thank you, Karen. Monica, goosebumps. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great. Thanks, Oliver. And still leaving, it's still leaving. It's still all coming out. It's great. Okay, so still releasing the identities. Okay. How many identities have you taken on from the world or from anybody in your life? How many identities from a brother, a sister, a partner, ex-partner? How many identities are in your system now? And I invite you to release them. Okay. Just release them. Set the intention that they release. I remember there was an actor I was working with, and he was in a lot of movies at the time and a lot of commercials, and his wife and children didn't recognize who the father was anymore, and we had to release all the identities from his system. And when he released all the identities, then we could feel him again, and the father was back. So it's very important to release these identities. It's almost like a condom over your system that people don't feel you, people don't know you, they don't recognize you. So any identities release, because with these, you block flow, you block opportunities, you block love. So really set the intention. Wherever any identities are in my system that I've taken them on, it could be a teacher, it could be a partner, it could be a lover, it could be from anyone. Set the intention to release them. All identities in my system I release, and they simply go up, and my higher self releases them from my system. And I take self-responsibility to do it. I'm not doing it for you. You must do this yourself with intention. Only with intention is enough. All identities which you've taken on from the exterior world or from the people around you, or you've created to relate to the world around you, you can release. All identities, very important, all identities that you've taken into you. And this allows you to be present then with whoever you're with. Bring in and release. Nice, very good. What's your new sense? Anyone like to share the new feeling? How do you feel right now with this shift? Inside. Beautiful turn. Free, more present, great. Lighter, nice. It's going to still keep working. Brilliant, Hendrik. Lighter, great, Catty. Hi, Catty. More present, grounded. Oh, great. Hi, Jackie. Deeper in my core. I see it. Beautiful. Great, Barbara. Still excellent, excellent. It's worked. I can feel it in all of you. And it's leaving the face because we've got masks as well and in the bones as well. And especially as well, we've got to also set the intention, anyone who's got a vanishing twin, to release the vanishing twins identities as well from your system. And you can invite your twin to release any identities your twin took on belong to you. Hi, Sarasa. Nice to connect. And Stefan. More emotion, arms, legs. Beautiful. All identities. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. From your vanishing twin, brothers, sisters, teachers, anyone around you. I invite you to release all identities of love you've taken on. All identities of love and marriage. Love and marriage. I invite you to release all the identities you've taken on about love and marriage. This clears all the illusions and expectations out of the system. Beautiful, very good. How does that feel? To release all the illusions of love and marriage. All identities. Beautiful. Now, also, I invite you to release all the identities around intimacy as well, about lovemaking, about partners, or what you should be or shouldn't be, or what you think you should be for other people. I invite you to release that completely from your system. All identities you've taken on about love, intimacy, relationships. Beautiful, very good. Now, I want to work with your mother's, sometimes if your mother in the womb had a trauma or a wound, or in her life she had a trauma or a wound, and sometimes the astral field can get in to hit to affect you. So I know my mother, she fell down the stairs when she was 7 months pregnant with me, and she hit a bar and it nearly killed me. So that's an example of when something goes into her system. So I invite you to release ask your system, how many astral connections have you taken on from your mother? Number, how many astral connections have you taken on from your mother that's playing out in your life at the moment? And okay, so now ask your higher self to release these from your system completely and heal the wounds on where they got into your system. All astral wounds you've taken on into your system, I invite you to release them from your mother's line. And your higher self has done this now. Beautiful. And now I invite you to release, also ask your system, how many astral wounds have you taken on from your father's line, from your father? Up to now, how many is in your system and playing out in your life? And then you can ask your system, your higher self, to release them completely from your system and to heal the wounds where they got in. And as they heal in you, then they will also, the transformation and healing energy will go to your mom and your dad. So it's healing it in the ancestral lines too at the same time. Beautiful. How are you feeling? And then there's much more space for you, your spirit, to come in. Great. Liberating, brilliant, Kati, expansion. Very nice. Okay, so now great, Katrin. Jackie, self-compassion, strength, excellent. So now I invite you to ask, how many astral wounds are you holding for a brother, sister, or vanishing twin? How many are you holding for your brothers or sisters? And release them. Ask your higher self to release these from your system, all astral beings, all astral connections which you're holding for your brother, sister, vanishing twin, and release. And heal the wounds for you. And then the transformation energy goes to your brothers and sisters. Space, space, space inside, much more space. And now your being has space inside you to face all your aspects. And then more of yourself can come back, your wholeness can come back now into these new spaces. I feel the results. I like the results I'm feeling. Now I ask your system, how many astral wounds have you taken on from your partner or ex-partners, partner, ex-partners, or anyone you're seeing, any lovers? How many astral wounds are you carrying for other people, other partners, your ex-partner, partner, lovers, whoever's in the system? And ask your higher self to release them too. And then if you put any on anyone else around you, set the intention to release them from those people if they're yours. And heal them with your higher self. their self-responsibility, and only with intention it's enough. Very good. How do you feel now? Great, Claudia. Excellent. I love the results. Great, Barbara. Philippe. Great. Beautiful. I'm also working with giving clearing go much deeper on all the subtle bodies as well. So this working on all your subtle bodies on a cellular level and in the genetic lines. Okay, now another one came up. Okay, so next one. How many? Okay, so any projections you also put out onto others, you can release them. So not only the projections that you become for others, but also release the projections we put out as well from everybody. Releasing all the projections we put out on anyone in our lives. And they simply leave the system completely. Beautiful. I'm working deep within subconsciousness as well, that everything aligns. So now I want to work within you. Is there any in the childhood, if there was an abuse of energy in the system, we are missing bonding, okay? Bonding before sexuality. So I want to release any first trauma bonds that would it be there around sexuality that you may have taken on from either parents, or from anyone else, even partners? And at the same time, set the intention that spirit, your spirit, even from a past life, can take in, but your higher self has this information already on bonding. So I invite you to bring to your child at a very early age, whatever age it needs to be, it could be 3, 4, 5, 6, to bring in bonding into the system. Love and bonding. And as it goes into you, it will go back to your parents, it will go to brothers and sisters, and also because you're connected to a partner as well, it also will go, if you are, it will go to them as well. All bonding, new connections around bonding on a soul level from early childhood, before sexuality, bonding first. And releasing any triangular connections which you may have taken on from your parents. Any abuse energies from your system can leave now, because now you have bonding in your system before intimacy, bonding first. Beautiful. So I'm just going deep into the subconsciousness now to support you as well with this transformation. Bonding, accepting soul bonding into your childhood, and then this goes through your entire life, and then it also goes to your partner, it goes into your relationship seed, it goes into your whole genetic system, bonding. And this will clear all sexual abuse from the system. So bringing it through even deeper on a cellular level, bonding. I love this because it's really making a difference in your life. I can feel it already. And then healing all the wounds. They're all beautiful. And now that there's much more space for you as spirit to embody, you can accept pure embodiment of your full spirit, whole spirit, wholesome innocence, accepting your innocence of your soul, innocence, and your sacredness of your soul. And this circle energy, as we did in the first webinar, prolactin, oxytocin, prolactin. And breathing into your cells, into your new space. clear. I love the results. It's very fast. Nice. How do you feel with these new results? How does it feel? Warm heart. Beautiful. Great, Christina. Sleep, warm heart. Nice. Your order. Great, Henry. Calm. See, settled. Push it. Great. It's because it creates a seal. Smooth, beautiful. And really breathing down into the genitals as well to accept this new stillness, safety, this core being part of you. Trust. Bonding, bonding, bonding. Much stronger, much stronger. That's on a core level now. Permanent change, core level. Great. Are you ready for another one? It's really fast tonight and strong. Okay, so as a child, sometimes, for example, if the parents were fighting, we may sacrifice ourselves to bring our parents back together again. So we may be sacrificing ourselves for others. That could be the habit. So like the sacrificial lamb. So if you've taken on this archetype, just like the identity, set the intention that your higher self releases any sacrificial identities you've taken on for your family, for your parents, for your partner, for your friends, for your clients, whatever it is. Release the sacrificial lamb archetype from your system completely, and accepting your being into the new spaces. And letting everybody have their responsibilities back on a higher level, because you would have taken their self-responsibilities out of the system. Releasing the sacrificial lamb from your life completely and from your relationship seat. Just allow your higher self to take it away completely. I'm breathing into the new space as your being is even embodying cellularly. It's much stronger. Now, because you just released that, now you can connect to your higher self. It's like your higher level of consciousness. We're going to a much higher dimension now, much more space. And we're bringing much more of ourself, our being, into these new spaces inside. So accepting full embodiment of your being in every cell and looking into your whole system and accepting your whole being in your physical aspect, in your physical cells. Accepting all the space inside you and accepting life force, balance, selflessness, and release. Beautiful. complete shift and transformation. 555. That's a code for a direct connection with your creator. Beautiful. How do you feel with this new shift? It's in all your systems now. Great. Beautiful. Great. Jackie, Christine, Heike, Karen. Beautiful, Karen. Because now you can connect to the energetic field of Mother Earth because we're grounded now. Breathing into this new space. I'm going to work with the electromagnetic fields for the cells to align now. So complete recalibration of our cells and DNA, north and south pole in the system. And it's resetting, it's just recalibrated on every system now, you see? Very fast change. Huge transformations happened this evening so far. I can see the results. With ease, safety. Okay, found another one. Okay, you ready for another one? So, emergency. Where did you take on the sense of emergency from? It doesn't matter if you don't know if it's from mother or father or wherever you got it. This sense of emergency. I invite you to hand it up to your higher self from your nervous system. Sense of emergency, and release it from your cells and your life and your being and your relationship seed. Sense of emergency from your entire frequencies. Release, because that's not your soul information. I'm breathing into your spine, into your cells, into these new spaces, because I can see it on the cellular level and also in your nervous system. Breathing into the new spaces, and your being can simply melt. Sitting into your nervous system, sitting into your cells. Like arriving into a still lake. How do you feel with this shift? Shift, a new shift, so that's all. Great, Christine. Okay, great. Accelerate. Let's go a little bit more into that as well. And release the word hopeful. Okay, free. So if there's any craziness we've taken on from our parents or ancestors or from our own lives, it's fine, you can release it now. All craziness and hysterical energy. All craziness and hysterical energy. Simply give it up, and then your higher self will heal the wounds, and this will have a ripple effect through the ancestral lines and to your children, to every partner, to everyone. Hysterical energy, craziness. Schizophrenic energies leaving, left. As we go more and more accepting yourself back into yourself. Oh, I found another one. Okay, this is still working. Great. It's amazing how the systems just show up when we're working. Beautiful. Breathing into your nervous system and grounding it. Set the intention to ground it. You're being supported. And accepting all the new space in your cells, in your nervous system, in your life. Much more space. And you can honor your own self-love, innocence, dignity, self-respect, bonding with oneself. love, compassion. How are you feeling? Beautiful. Okay, so there's something I want to release from the system. Landing in the body, nice. I want to release from the system, if you like. I'll give you an example. I remember the first time I went to the States, to America. I was working in Salt Lake City, and this lady, I got information inside that there was going to be one miracle. There was two miracles that night. And when I was working, this lady jumped up and says, "Hallelujah, I'm healed. And this is what I've healed. And I've been going to doctors for years. And now that this is gone, this is what I'll do next with my life." Okay. I wanted to run out of the room because all my Irish belief systems came up. But I sat with it and I checked her system. And I went to her at the end of the evening and I said to her, I says, "Oh, I checked you. You did release it. Well done." And she nearly hit me because she says, "Why are you checking my system? I told you it's done and I told you what I'm going to do with my life now." Okay. So she had made such a deep transformation because she didn't check her system. Okay. So the checking part of our system is only a belief system and it pulls the energies back. So what I did then in my own system was I canceled out my checking system because I realized that's not my spirit checking. That's my insecurities checking. That's my lack of trust. So I released this from my system. All checking systems which are not from my spirit, I released. And then I have direct transformation and cellular experience, cellular change immediately in my system. So with your permission, is it okay to release the checking system from our systems completely? And if it is, set the intention that you give it up to your higher self. All checking systems from your system, subconsciously, consciously, and ancestral checking systems, and medical checking systems, everything on every level, all checking systems you've taken on from anyone and you've experienced and you've made it an addiction in your system, release all checking systems from your system. I invite you to do it right here, right now. And we're consequent with this. So everything we've done in this webinar, right up to this point, is permanent. It stops right here with me now. It stops right here with me now. I break the lines of these right now. And more of yourself, your soul can come in. Spirit arrived. Landed. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You're in the new energy already. Permanently beautiful. Very nice, very nice. How's the new shift feel for you? How's the new shift? I invite you to stay in the now. How's the new shift? Beautiful. This is how I get results so fast. Stops right here, right now with me. I take that full responsibility. Gratitude. I invite you to be bringing gratitude to your soul. Humble to your soul. Space between spaces. Freedom. Beautiful. I can see the results. Left side supports the right side in a brand new way because I've totally changed on every level of every system. Embodiment, total embodiment of spirit, of your being right here, right now. Right supports the left in a brand new way. Left side supports the right side in a brand new way because I've changed completely on every level. Front supports the back in a brand new way. Front supports the back in a brand new way. So I've changed in every level. Back supports the front in a brand new way. Back supports the front in a brand new way. I've changed on every level. Above supports below in a brand new way because I've changed on every level. Above supports below in a brand new way. Below supports spirit to embody on a cellular level completely in a brand new way. Accepting the new spaces in you, around you. The spaces between your partner and you, between others around you. Inner world supports the outer world in a brand new way to expand. Outer world supports the inner world to expand in a brand new way. Accepting and breathing into the new space. Take a deep breath and release. 3, 2, 3, 5, 5. Transformed. Complete circle. This is the beautiful transformed. How are you feeling on your new transformation? Great, Hendrik. Beautiful. Miracle. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, that was huge tonight. Completely different people we are. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chuck, for your support as well with new keys. Thank you, everyone, for being part of this webinar, this shift and transformation. And yeah, it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I look forward to seeing you during the week. Enjoy your new you and transformation. And this is your being in your life. This is your being in your partnership. New vibration. Beautiful. So have a great day tomorrow. And yeah, I look forward to hearing about your results. And I look forward to, I'll see you at the next webinar. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. Sergio and Karen for setting this up and supporting. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful evening. And thank you for all your support. And feel free to talk about the results with your friend to bring more people in to get these type of results. Thank you, everyone. Without you, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you.